Good morning, everyone. We are in the beautiful Townsville and we have a beautiful setting behind us with Magnetic Island and a rock pool swimming area in a beautiful park. But who do we have with us today?
My name's Peter and I'm from My Place Townsville, among a few other different things that we do. We basically, we'll get into it, I suppose. We'll tell you a little bit about My Place Townsville and how we set it up and why we've set it up. I spoke to Darren Berghoff from My Place in Frankston back, I think it was the beginning of November, and we were looking to set up a community-based type of group. We'd been out and about trying to awaken people, to show people what was actually going on in the world and in local community.
Yeah.
But unfortunately we were finding it very, very hard to wake people up. We had probably about 3,000 to 4,000 members. I won't say members, but awoken members or people that were following us with our marches and things like that. And we just found that marches, protests, all that sort of stuff, people were really sick of it. They'd had enough of it. We just sort of thought, well, we're really trying to do this to bring community together. That was our main objective, was to bring community together. So we thought, well, okay, we've got to find another way. So we looked at doing things in Townsville, just ourselves, but then I spoke to quite a few different groups all around Australia. And I thought, well, there's got to be another way. And then all of a sudden I actually stumbled across My Place Frankston. And I looked at it and I thought, wow, this is exactly what we want to do. So I rang Darren and I spoke to him about it, and he knows me, I know him, but we've never ever really met. There's numerous people in all these groups that know who I am and a lot of the others that are in our group. And we thought, okay, we've got to do this. So we formed My Place Townsville, and then we linked in with My Place Australia. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to form a community of like-minded men and women in Townsville, but not only just for Townsville, we want to do it Australia-wide. So it's growing. I believe there's over 100 towns, cities that are now currently with My Place Australia.
It's absolutely taking off, isn't it? There is so many little seeding groups starting all around Australia, and it seems to be really meeting a need for people. So that need for having a local community where people can come in and use their strengths and their skills and can find ways to look after each other and prepare for the future. What are some of the strengths and skills that you bring to My Place Townsville?
I suppose building our land. We've got our land up on the mountain, 50 acres. We had a gathering over Easter, and I just couldn't believe the amount of variations of people that were actually there, and what they actually what they were saying about our meeting. It was really it was amazing for me, because what they were saying were, Jesus, it's really great that we have so many like-minded people here. And we had 36 people up on the mountain, camping, doing whatever they wanted to do. They're helping clean up the land, getting ready for different things like planting veggies, planting different fruit trees and all that sort of stuff. We had about probably 6 new visitors that have said, wow, this is great, we want to come up here more often. And I mean, I want people to come up there. I want them to come up and do whatever they want to do. The land that I have is basically shared with them. I didn't do this for me. It's not for me. It's for everyone. And I see it as a community. It already is a community, actually.
A community place.
Yeah, and it's our meeting place. And We've also been endorsed by the local First Nations community, and they will come up there very soon and do a few different things to help us move forward with the land, and just a few smoking ceremonies and things like that to welcome us onto their land. So it's very interesting what everyone said. It was like, I've never seen one particular lady in our group. She said, I've never ever seen so many like-minded people that could literally just walk up to each other and talk about anything.
Yeah. And although they're like-minded, they're also very diverse. We've had the blessing of being able to go to 2 My Place Townsville events now and meet some of the diverse, beautiful people, passionate people. And I can see how quickly it's growing. It's an absolute tribute to you and your team and the structures that are in place to welcome and create opportunities for people to work in different ways, whether they are passionate about food sourcing and permaculture, or whether they're passionate about council and policies or common law, and they can find their own little tribe within the bigger tribe where they can work on their passions, which I think is a beautiful model that My Place has. Yeah.
It's basically what it's all about. I mean, we have numerous different types of people. You know, we have electricians, we have permaculture culture people, we have people that have bred goats and ducks and all sorts of things in our community. So we have a variation of everything in the community, and I see it as a positive, because there's no money changes hands. Everyone helps everyone, which is what it's basically all about. You know, like, it's not, it's going to cost you $600 for that, or it's going to cost you whatever. It's like, what can I do to help?
Yeah.
And that's basically what we're trying to get everyone in My Place to do throughout Australia. And we would like to connect with all the other communities, because I think we can all help each other.
Yeah.
Whether it's we need to get some goats or some cows or some chooks, or we want to sell produce, or shouldn't say sell, should say swap produce. But we want to be able to do exchanges, and that, like lettuce for lettuce or whatever, if you know what I mean. It's just about supporting each other.
Fantastic. So there we go. If there's any other communities out there that would like to make contact with Peter, he's really open to it, because we've got lots of new things to learn, and sharing in our wider community to support our local communities is a beautiful way to go.
Oh, it is. It's great. It's a way of the future.
Yeah.
It's just the way forward. You can't rely on what's happening in your supermarkets and all that sort of stuff now.
No.
Believe me, it's not. We haven't seen the beginning of it yet. We're going to see a lot more happen in the very near future, and I think we've got a bit of a journey to go. So start to support your local community and start to get involved. That's what I say. Money is not everything.
Yeah.
Survival and living is what you need. So money can be taken away from you at the drop of a hat. So try and find your resources, try and find a way for an alternate way of living, and try and find those people out there that can help you if you want to help them. And that's the way we work. Everyone helps each other.
Yeah, fantastic.
So that's good.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you for sharing with the Deplorables in our search for humanity. And we wish you the absolute best for your land and for your group. And we'd love to stay in touch and see how things progress.
Yeah, definitely. Welcome to the land. Come on up.
Oh, that'd
come
be
up
beautiful.
And stay up there for a while. It's about 8 degrees cooler up there.
You might find us there.
No midgies.
No midgies. We will be there. We've had a midgie attack in Townsville. That sounds fantastic. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you.